or you already know it. Okay, we are going to solve and graph inequalities. Good. You already graphed them. The new part is the solving. So we'll see. Let me make sure. Okay. This is one of the most important days of your math career. What I'm going to teach you today, you'll be using for the rest of your life in math. So it's very important. All right. So if I have x plus 7 is greater than, let's say, 32. What numbers make this inequality true? So what do I do? How do I solve this inequality?
Oh, imagine x is 31 and it's 38.
Okay, so here's how you're going to do it. Now, you got to trust me. You got to trust me on this. Remember how sometimes we start you off really easy, right? And you're like, oh, come on, Miss Amelia, this is so easy. I can do it in my head. I know, but eventually it's going to be so hard that you're going to use these skills I'm going to teach you right now to do the hard ones, okay? So, Aleda, put your iPad down. So, you see how it says a plus sign right here?
Yeah.
You have to do the opposite. So, what's the opposite of a plus sign? So, I need to see how you're subtracting, because these are the opposite operations, and this number stays exactly the same. So, we're going to subtract 7. Now, if I subtract 7 from this side, I have to subtract 7 from the other side. So, you're canceling it out. Basically, we want x by itself. You want x all by itself. So I have to get rid of everything around the x. What's around the x? This plus 7. Well, I got to move this plus 7. How do I move the plus 7? By doing the opposite, by canceling it. So I do minus 7. So I draw these bars here to keep everything separate. So what's 7 minus 7? 0, which is what I want. All I'm left with is just x.
And then do the math for 32.
You bring this down.
25.
Yep. And then 32 minus 7?
25.
25. So x is greater than 25.
Next.
And then you graph it. 25, 24, 23, 26, 27. Open or close circle.
Yeah, see?
What does this tell you? Open. Is there a line at the bottom? Nope. So it's an open circle, and you're going to shade to the
right.
To the right. All right. You probably did.
We probably did, but just not with like
The graphic. Yeah. No. You probably did this in 6th grade with an equal sign. We in 7th grade start you off with the inequality. It's supposed to be not super difficult. But what I'm teaching you, this skill of minus 7 on both sides, that's a skill you need to know. This is where you go, oh, Miss Amelia, that's so easy. I know, but I'm setting you up for harder problems in the future. All right. X plus 13 is less than or equal to 53. Okay? So your goal is to get x by itself. Your goal is to get x all by itself. So we draw our bars to keep everything separate. Yeah, because it says plus 13. So what's the opposite of plus 13? Minus 13. Minus 13. Yeah, 3 minus 3 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. You bring down your inequality as is. And then over here, all I'm left with is an x. So x is less than or equal to 40. Yeah, the only new part, 7th grade, is the graphing.
And it goes that side to the left.
40, 39, 38, 41, 42. Open or close circle.
Closed.
Closed. And which way do you shade?
Left.
right? This arrow tells you where to graph, right? It's like an arrow. If the x is on this side. Super easy? Yeah.
You just it's really just subtracting.
Mhm.
I mean, and then graph.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
Yay! It's pronounced yay. There's more.
Goodbye, Zoe. Oh, I guess so.
All right. X minus 12 is greater than 15.
Now you do the opposite, so it's add.
So you add. Yeah.
Right. So we're going to draw our bars. Right? So your goal is to get x by itself. So I got to move this minus 12. In order to move the minus 12, you have to do the opposite. So plus 12. Plus 12. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So x is greater than 27. Graph it.
Oh.
Open, close circle.
Open.
Good.
Cap.
Now this is level 0.001.
Level
28, 29, 26, 25. Open or close circle. Open and then shade to the right. Easy enough?
I guess.
All right. We'll do another easy one. All right. X minus 29 is less than or equal to 137.
Hold up, give us a little bit. When you do math. My mom would think like this is super hard.
What?
Okay, so x minus 29, so what am I going to do? Plus 29.
156.
So x is less than or equal to 16, carry the 1, 166.
Whoa.
66.
I forgot carry.
I'm Maori. Bro.
Open or close circle. Closed, and then shade to the left. All right. So what have we just learned? If you have an addition sign, you're going to use subtraction to move it. If they give you a subtraction sign, if you start with a subtraction sign, you are going to
Use addition.
use addition. Exactly. I was going to wait until tomorrow because I want to, but I might speed it up in a
Addition
second.
is.
Let's get ahead of like a lot.
Yep. All right. Try doing these. X plus 8 is less than or equal to negative 7. So this is like the foundation.
Negative 15.
Well, what? So, what's the opposite of an addition? Subtract 8, subtract 8, right? I mean, you just did that over here.
I thought that just because it was like a.
Okay? No.
It's negative 15.
Yep. This right here makes me sad.
Keep change opposite.
Keep change opposite.
Oh,
No.
negative 15.
No.
What?
You have -7 minus 8, right?
Wait, but you can't.
You can't do that. So it's -7 plus -8
Negative 15.
is -15. So your rules of adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers come into play when we're doing these. X is less than or equal to -15. Yes.
Going outside.
Negative 14.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But it's less.
Okay, gentlemen. You're really close to this mic. Alright. Open or close circle?
Close.
Closed. So you see how this inequality, it just drops down, right? Just drops down. And then it's pointing to the left. So I'm going to graph to the left. The shading part. So you need a circle. Every time you graph, you need a circle. And you need to either have it open or closed. And then every time you graph, you need to shade left or right. I'm not sure if it was in this class or my other classes last week. When asked to graph, all I got was a circle, but I didn't get any shading. I'm not sure if it was this class. We'll figure it out in a second. All right. X minus 10 is greater than or equal to -22. This one's a little bit easier. Believe it or not. All right, what are we thinking?
Next X is
All right, plus 10, x, bring this down, and then you have a -22 plus a 10 is going to give you a -12 because there's more negatives, right? So that's good. Open or close circle,
close.
closed, and then we're going to shade to the right. -13, -14, -11, -10. Oops. There we go. Are we okay?
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's a harder one.
All right, good to know that Dylan and Aiden cannot sit next to each other.
I want to sit alone. It's better. We're facing myself. For what? I can take the
All right. You don't have to. That parentheses, ladies and gentlemen, is just to keep that negative kind of together, like it's like a little package, a little gift. It's all right. All right, Daniel. So we're working on this on our iPads. Sure.
Wait, what? Wait.
All right.
Oh, I got it.
No, I got it. Never mind.
I don't.
Okay. So following the same like steps that you've learned,
So you don't mind
the parentheses are just there to like keep it together.
Oh.
It's like a bow. It's like a bow on a present. It doesn't really do anything. All right. Damn, this is. All right. So plus, what's the opposite? Minus. What am I minusing?
-5.
Yeah.
Mine. Oh, yeah. I forgot to-
Right.
What?
Okay.
So,
Oh,
Go-
keep change opposite
okay.
is gonna turn one of them.
Hold on. Let me. Did I change this number to an opposite? Did I change this number to its opposite? No. What's the only thing that I did? I changed the addition to a subtraction, right? Yes. So does the number change? No. So do I change this number? No. At least not right now, right? So all I'm doing is changing the operation. This number, with or without parentheses, stays the same. So I bring it over just like this. A minus, a -5. Look, I got rid of the parentheses. Does it change anything? No. Parentheses here don't do anything. They're just like a bow. All right. Are we okay? So all we did was change the addition to subtraction. This stays exactly the same. Okay, now over here, on the other side, this is when we go, okay, what do I have here? I have 10 minus a -5. Oh, sometimes kids have a hard time reading it this way. So you can go 10 minus -5. You can write it like horizontal, and then your eyes will be like, oh, wait a minute, 10 minus a -5, she doesn't like that.
Keep change opposite.
Yep. So then you end up with 10 plus 5.
Still got 15, but like some like operation, but you got that wrong. No.
So x is less than 15.
I did it incorrectly and still got the answer correct.
You did what?
I did it kind of like incorrectly, like differently, and I still got it right.
Okay. All right. Open or close circle. You got lucky.
Open.
Open and then shade to the
Left.
left. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's try another one like this. This time I won't add parentheses, so it won't confuse you. Or maybe it will. I don't know nowadays. All right, Dylan, let's get to work on this one. So addition turns into what? Subtraction. Addition turns into subtraction. Now, do I change this number? Nope. Okay. Then on this side, I rewrite this. So I just go minus -13. Right? Now, over here on this side, on the left side, we just have x, which is great. We got rid of everything, have x, bring down this. Now here, what I would suggest strongly is that you write this horizontal. You write it like this, horizontal. So you go 15 minus a -13. And maybe your eyes will catch it. Once it's written like this, you realize, wait a minute, we can't do that. This might catch your mistakes. Some of you might go, oh, it's just 15 minus 13. Okay, 2. No. 15 plus 13 is 28.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's just, the only thing is it's kind of confusing with all the negative and
Just gotta go slow. Gotta go slow.
Like the writing out part at the very end, that helps.
Yes, this extra step, I mean, it's kind of like just showing your work. In math, kids like want to do it in their heads, but you might make little mistakes here and there. So it takes you an extra 10 seconds to write it down, and it hopefully saves you from making a mistake.
Unless it's a pint quick, then you gotta hurry.
Yeah, but should be okay.